Welcome back to IO. I'm your Bacon King, Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here, we take the most interesting news stories on the internet and then make them more entertaining. So to never miss another story, click that subscribe button. Plus, follow us on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. I'll be watching. You better do it. Do it now. No, watch this video first, then do that. Also, make sure you stay all the way until the end because that's where I pick out some of your comments and read them for all of you to enjoy my hilarious responses. Oh, I know you're clamoring for it. Now let's get into the video. After this video, you're probably never going to want to drink from a plastic water bottle ever again. 2 brands so far that were tested in independent labs found to have high levels of the toxic metal arsenic. For those of you who don't know what arsenic is, allow me to explain. Arsenic is actually a naturally occurring metalloid that can be found in the Earth's crust. Therefore, a lot of it is actually in groundwater, which is extracted for bottled water. Ingesting arsenic only really poses major health concerns if it's consumed in high amounts. If that occurs, it can lead to much more serious repercussions such as cancer, liver disease, and even death. According to the Center for Environmental Health, the 2 brands that tested for high levels of arsenic were Penefiel and Starkey spring water, both of which are sold at large chain stores such as Whole Foods, Target, and even Walmart. Come on, Walmart. As this information was being released, mega brand Keurig Dr. Pepper announced that they would be recalling their Penefiel unflavored mineral spring water and admitted it was due to the presence of violative levels of arsenic. Violative, what a word. In a statement, the company said, arsenic when present in the diet at very high levels, well above those detected in recent samples of Penefiel, is associated with numerous chronic diseases. The water, which is imported from Mexico, was found to have levels of arsenic well above the FDA's limit of 10 parts per billion in the water. So if you've happened to have purchased either of these brands of water and you're kind of feeling a little too sus about it, you can actually return the water to wherever you purchased it to get a full refund. You can see their site for more details. That's Keurig Dr. Pepper, look that up. Although don't go patting the water companies on the back for being moral or ethical on this matter, they only removed the brands after the Center for Environmental Health sent out legal notices of the arsenic levels that would ultimately force the manufacturers to require a health warning on all of their labels. Not exactly a great business move, but hey, cigarettes still exist, so what do I know? It's also important to note for all of you water bottle guzzlers out there, it's only these 2 brands that were caught. I would advise you be very careful with any water brand claiming that their product is straight from a freshwater spring. The best thing that you can do is either buy a Brita filter, and if you need to take something on the go, look for alternatives to plastic water bottles because if the water doesn't make you sick, the plastic probably will. Remember that these companies are just trying to save themselves, which includes the brands that sell their products. For example, in early 2017, a Whole Foods executive actually referred to Starkey water as amazingly pristine. Although when Consumer Reports tested the water, it found levels of arsenic well above the limits of 10 parts per billion. Caroline Cox, who is a senior scientist at CEH, said there is no place for arsenic in bottled water. Bottled water companies need to take the necessary steps to remove this toxic metal from their products, and retailers should stop selling them now. Until those conditions are met, we recommend consumers avoid purchasing Whole Foods Starkey and Dr. Pepper's Penefiel. So even if small amounts is not that harmful to our bodies, if a scientist from the Center of Environmental Health is saying that there should never be any in our water, maybe, just maybe we should listen. Another report done by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention actually linked long-term exposure to high levels of arsenic in drinking water to an increased risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, and several other types of cancer. Honestly, if you want the best water that you've ever tasted in your life, I would recommend you check out findaspring.com. This website is a community and user-created database of natural springs around the world. However, even though it's a freshwater spring website, they still have a disclaimer that asks people to independently test the spring water before making the decision to consume it. Although you may have better luck drinking from a spring at this point than buying any bottled water from Whole Foods. It's funny to me how backwards these companies are. Like, right before voluntarily removing their water bottles from the shelves of Whole Foods, a spokesperson wrote in an email to NBC News saying, "Beyond the required annual testing by an FDA certified lab, we have an accredited third-party lab test every production run of water bottle before it is sold, and our test results from the same lot analyzed by Consumer Reports show these products are fully compliant with FDA standards for heavy metals. We would never sell products that do not meet FDA requirements." And then they slowly run back to their stores to destroy all the evidence. So our only advice is just be careful out there, kids. But we want to get your thoughts on this story though. What do you think about this new water bottle scandal? I want to hear everything down below. Well, read it, I don't really hear it. Now while you ponder that, let's read out some of your comments from the video titled "Kraken Sea Monster Caught on Camera by Deep Sea Scientists." DeLorean Beta says 150, it's a timestamp. Dude, did you seriously just say the Gulf of New Mexico? I did. I did. Hey, we all make mistakes. The articles that I was going on for the information for it kept calling it the Gulf of New Mexico, so instead of looking into it, I was like, I guess it's called the Gulf of New Mexico now. Gulf of Mexico. That's it. There, we're corrected. Are you happy? Nerdy Rodent says, "I prefer the other Charlotte, but this Charlotte is okay too." How dare you? How dare you? Linda Wilson says, "I love InformOverload. Hey, Johnny." Hey, thanks for watching, and hey, Linda. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. Gaming Grandpa says, "Wear a bacon shirt, Johnny." So demanding. I will if someone else makes it, but I don't have time for that, man. Elizabeth Channel says, "Wow, this is really cracking me up." Oh man, that's a good pun. Thank you for that. Why didn't I think of that? I should have like a pun email where you guys I just post news stories and you just send me your puns. That'd be so much better. Thank you for watching InformOverload, and if you enjoyed this video, then show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. And if you find any news stories that you think are cool and you want us to cover, make sure you send the link in a DM to our Instagram page at InformOverload. And if we like it, you may just see your story on our channel. Plus, for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is click that playlist on the side of the screen. Over there, my hand might have been too low. And that way you get a ton of more content. Check out the rest of our videos too while you're at it. From InformOverload, I'm Johnny Rogers. Until next time, take care.